Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. See me wearing the same shirt. I'm batch recording a bunch of videos because I'm going to be away for a few days and I wanted to make sure that I left enough content for you guys. So let's move on. We're on chapter 6 and this chapter is called Good Tidings, and it says, "How beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of him that bringeth good tidings, that publisheth peace, that bringeth good tidings of good, that publisheth salvation." A very effective way to bring good tidings to another is to call before your mind's eye the subjective image of the person you wish to help, and have him affirm that which you desire him to do. Mentally hear him tell you he has done it. This awakens within him the vibratory correlate of the state affirmed, which vibration persists until its mission is accomplished. It does not matter what it is you desire to have done, or whom you select to do it. As soon as you subjectively affirm that it is done, results follow. Failure can result only if you fail to accept the truth of your assertion, or if the state affirmed will not be desired by the subject for himself or another. We discussed on chapter 5, part 2, why that would be. But let me repeat that again. Failure can result only if you fail to accept the truth of your assertion, or if the state affirmed would not be desired by the subject for himself or another. In the later event, the state would realize itself in you, the operator. So if you were to wish something that the other person could never wish for themselves or another, which is most likely something negative, then what you wish will go right back to you. The seemingly harmless habit of talking to yourself is the most fruitful form of prayer. A mental argument with the subjective image of another is the surest way to pray for an argument. And be honest, you've done it. You've done it. I've done it. Something's happened and you felt like you didn't say everything that you needed to say, and you continue to argue with that person in your mind. Argue, 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 argue. That happened? You know you've done it. You are asking to be offended by the other when you objectively meet. He is compelled to act in a manner displeasing to you, unless before the meeting you countermand or modify your order by subjectively affirming a change. Unfortunately, man forgets his subjective arguments, his daily mental conversations with others, and so is at a loss for an explanation of the conflicts and misfortunes of his life. Because we go about thinking all types of crazy things, and then we forget that what we think comes true. And then when it happens, you're like, oh my God, how did that happen? You know deep down, you know why it happened. As mental arguments produce conflicts, so happy mental conversations produce corresponding visible states of good tidings. Man creates himself out of his own imagination. If the state desired is for yourself, and you find it difficult to accept as true what your senses deny, call before your mind's eye the subjective image of a friend, and have him mentally affirm that you are already that which you desire to be. That's a trick. He just gave us a trick right there. If it's hard for us to believe something about ourselves, or believe that something, what you want specifically. Let's say you're trying for marriage and you find it hard to believe that you can get married. Then you can bring upon your mind's eye the image of either a person or a family and have them congratulate you on that marriage. This establishes in him, or the person you bring into your mind's eye, without his consent, his conscious consent or knowledge, the subconscious assumption that you are that which he mentally affirmed. Which assumption, because it is unconsciously assumed, will persist until it fulfills its mission. Its mission is to awaken in you its vibratory correlate, which vibration, when awakened in you, realizes itself as an objective fact. It's kind of like using another person, but that just further proves to me that there's no one out there. Because if you can think of another person telling you or congratulating you about something that you want to manifest for yourself, and when you send them that thought, what that happened is that it changed their vibration. It changes that thought, because each thought has a vibration. That's what he's talking about, vibration correlates. Every imaginary scene or every thought that you send has its own vibration. So when you bring to your mind's eye that person or that family member, and you have them tell you, let's say, congratulations for the marriage or whatever, and by you imagining that, you're changing their vibration correlate. And by them changing their vibration, then their vibration changes your vibration. It just, it further proves that there's no out there. It's all just one. It's crazy. Another very effective way to pray for oneself is to use the formula of Job, who found that his own captivity was removed as he prayed for his friends. Fix your attention on a friend and have the imaginary voice of your friend tell you that he is or has that which is comparable to that which you desire to be or have. As you mentally hear and see him, feel the thrill of his good fortune and sincerely wish him well. This awakens in him the corresponding vibration of the state affirmed. So basically, still using the marriage example. Your friend, your family got married. You can do this in your mind, but also you can do it in real life. When you wished good fortune, all goodness, happiness, and joy upon that marriage, and you're happy for them, you activate that vibration within you. This awakens in him the corresponding vibration of the state affirmed, which vibration must then objectify itself as a physical act. You will discover the truth of the statement, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy." The quality of mercy is twice blessed. It blesses him who taketh, and blesses him who giveth. When you bless, when you send good fortune, happiness to others, you get more of it. The good you subjectively accept as true of others will not only be expressed by them, but a full share will be realized by you. Transformations are never total. Force A is always transformed into more than a force. then a force B. I wish he would put like dots here. A blow with a hammer. No, a blow with a hammer produces not only a mechanical concussion, but also heat, electricity, a sound, a magnetic change, and so on. The vibratory correlate in the subject is not the entire transformation of the sentiment communicated. The gift transmitted to another is the like the divine measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, so that after 5,000 are fed from the 5 loaves and 2 fish, 12 baskets full are still left over. And that was chapter 6. Shorter, made sense. Love, Neville. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. My email's in the description box below also. And until next time, bye.